Hi everyone, I'm Jessica Lance, and my chosen career path is to become an operations manager for a federal government agency. This way I can continue working towards a pension that began with my military service. The title of operations manager is very broad and can be applied in nearly every industry, but the requirements are generally the same in every field. Okay, so let's get into it. Operations manager. What do they do? An operations manager is usually synonymous with a general manager. This position oversees lower level management as a whole instead of focusing on day-to-day activities. They're responsible for overseeing production, quality controls, ordering and inspecting inventory, hiring, and much more. The most prominent skills needed are initiative to implement policies or strategies to become more efficient, problem solving to keep the company running smoothly, and leadership communication. This means that an operations manager must know how to inform and inspire their supervisors, peers, and subordinates to effectively work as a team. My primary goal is to be hired into a position that relates to my previous work in my military service, which was communication security. But industries that also interest me are hospitality, like hotels and restaurants, or financial institutions like banks and credit unions. So when choosing my career path, I had to evaluate how it related to my personal mission statement. And my personal mission statement is that I will remember to practice patience no matter how stressful the situation may be. I will try my best and accept that it's the best that I can do. I will stay healthy by challenging my body while understanding its limitations. And I will communicate my feelings in a way that is considerate and meaningful in order to maintain positive relationships, all of which can be applied in the workforce and at home. I do think that I need to work on it a little bit more at home, but for this career, my personality traits that match up with my mission statement and what I value would be stress tolerance, initiative, and leadership. So one thing you may have noticed is that I did not list wealth as a value. I'm definitely not opposed to financial comfort, but it doesn't impact me as much as doing a job that I wouldn't enjoy would. According to ONET, the national salary of an operations manager is just over $100,000. Since nearly every company requires a general or operations manager, the demand should always be there, but the value may increase or decrease depending on the economy. The outlook for the position is very bright and likely to include new job opportunities in the future. I am unsure of which state I will be working in since we are a military family and will be moving around over the next 12 years, so I included the area where we intend to settle. My husband's hometown is approximately 45 minutes from the Norfolk Naval Base, where I intend to apply. The average salary in Virginia is significantly higher than the national average and is between $130,000 and $170,000, which would provide more than a comfortable lifestyle for my family. The education requirements aren't exactly standard in this field like you would find for accountants or nurses, and they do vary from place to place. On the ONET summary report, I noticed that 29% had a bachelor's degree, 19% had some college but no degree, and 15% had only a high school diploma or equivalent. But 37% wasn't specified, so I am assuming that that represents associate's degrees or certifications. I intend to graduate from PVCC with an associate's degree in business administration and have that completed hopefully by the end of summer 2022. Then I plan to transfer to a four-year college, either JMU or the University of Maryland Global College. But because we intend to move to an unknown location in 2024, I will probably choose a global college since it is accessible at most USMC installations. I will also be looking into obtaining additional certifications from the American Management Association to reinforce my education. So I like to believe that I already have the ability to think critically and apply reasoning to create new systems and solve problems while managing my time wisely, which are all skills and abilities required for an operations manager. But according to ONA, proficiency in computer software such as Oracle Eloqua and Microsoft Dynamics GP is generally required for employment as well. To enhance my resume, I will familiarize myself with these programs by taking online or in-person courses. To improve my ability to communicate effectively and guide and direct subordinates, I will practice conveying my expectations clearly and directly to the people around me. I will also refer to my personal board of directors for advice on leadership styles and techniques to improve my own. I don't expect to gain this title for approximately 10 years. My top priority right now is to be a stay-at-home mom until my daughter and other potential children reach school age. This will provide me not only the time to complete my ultimate goal of receiving a bachelor's degree, but it'll also reduce the cost of childcare and provide me the opportunity to spend time with my family. Once I re-enter the workforce, I will attempt to find a company that suits my needs and fulfills my interests. I will then apply for a lower level management position to gain experience and receive on-the-job training, especially after being home for so long. If all else fails, if I am unable to obtain a position as an operations manager, even after taking lower level management positions to gain experience, I can find other jobs related to my skills and interests on USA Jobs, the federal government's official employment site, to continue to work towards the retirement benefits that I'm seeking. I can also apply for Veterans Preference, which is a program that enhances veteran employment eligibility over other applicants applying for federal jobs. This could assist me in getting hired, but I can also take additional courses for certifications so that I can stay up to date on relevant information and become more competitive in the employment process. And obviously, this is my works cited page. I use these resources to create this presentation, but I will also be able to use them as a quick link to refer back to when executing my plan. Thank you for your time.